Well, I just freed a woman from smoking. So, in the session, I take a smoker back to the root cause and the reason for why they smoke. So, this lady went to 4 scenes. In the first scene, she was only 6 years old and she was seeing her older siblings smoke. And her mind was envious because they were laughing, they were having fun, they were connecting with each other. And so her mind decided that when I'm old enough, I'm going to smoke too, because then I'll be connected to my brother and sisters. Then she went to a scene where she was being sent to the dairy by her older brother's wife, I think it was, or somebody in the family, and she felt special, she felt important. And so again, her mind linked importance and feeling special to smoking. And she decided, when I'm old enough, I'm going to smoke because it's like a reward. Because when she went to the dairy, she actually got to spend the change. So she'd buy the cigarettes and then she'd get to spend the change on lollies. So it was like smoking equals a reward. And she actually knows as an adult now that smoking is not a reward. Then she went to another scene where she's following her older brother around. She, like I did. I wanted to be, hanging out with my older brother. And the older brother's like, go away, leave me alone. He wants to play with his friends. And she's so envious. And then he's smoking behind a shop. And she thinks it looks so fun and so cool. And she wants to be a part of. And then she goes to a scene where she's 13 and she meets this cool girl, and this girl has some money, and she says, hey, let's hang out. And then she's like, she just offers her a cigarette. Do you smoke? And she didn't. She said, no, I don't smoke. But to fit in and to feel connected, she said, but I will. I'll try one. And when I said to her, how are you feeling in the session? She said, I actually feel sick. I feel lightheaded. And that's the body, because the body always tells us. The body tells us through many signals what it likes and what it doesn't like. Feeling sick is the body's way of saying, I don't like this. This is toxic. Feeling lightheaded, it's like, no, I don't want this. But what happens is the mind overrules the body. So the mind overruled the body and said, but it's worth it to hang out with this girl. And she actually knows that this girl would have still been her friend even if she didn't smoke now as an adult. But as a 13-year-old, she didn't feel that I need to impress her, I need to fit in. So under hypnosis, she really had this understanding that when she was 6, she learned that it was okay to smoke because all her older siblings were smoking. So her mind made a decision, when I'm old enough, that's what you do, because that's what you do to connect with the family. Then she connected with friends. So under hypnosis, I was able to teach her to talk to that part of her that was a smoker. And it said, my role was to help her fit in. But actually, there's no role now, there's no purpose now. She's a 50-year-old woman. She doesn't want to smoke. She doesn't need to smoke. She doesn't need smoking to fit in. But actually, she can fit in exactly as she is. So it's really awesome to see how the mind works, how our body always tells us what's good and what's not good with food, with smoking, with alcohol, the reactions that our body has. But our mind can overrule those decisions by saying, but it's cool, but it's fun, but it's a reward. And she knows all of those things aren't true about smoking. And so she left here really happy, feeling really positive. She's got a recording to listen to really embed in her new way of being, which is smoke-free, and all the freedom that that's going to bring her, all the additional time she's going to have, because she had spent so much time, like she'd have the smokes, then she'd wash her hands, she'd spray herself, she'd clean her teeth, all these different rituals to not smell so much. And all of that time was so time consuming. So now she's actually got all this free time where she can choose to eat healthily, exercise, have a better life, all the things that she told me that she wanted. So yeah, freedom from smoking. It can be done. It is possible.